Hello and welcome to part 44. So today we're going to be doing this little foyer area, foyer, however you want to say it. The entire video is pretty much going to be this, but there is a lot of work to put into this little tiny room. Yeah, a lot's happened since, well, part 43. We've finished the interior design, so we did a live stream. It didn't pick my voice up, so that's super annoying, but it is what it is. And of course yesterday I released a video exploding the Queen Mary. Now as you can see, it is safe. It was only a copy. But we needed a bit of fun with the Queen Mary for a little bit, so it had to be done. But I hope you enjoyed it. Anyway, let's get to work. So we did a little bit of work on this area first in part 43. Just to get ahead. So this is the chief steward bedroom. So yes, very interesting. Right, and then obviously over there is the gents' toilets. Nothing special, you know how the toilets work by now. Especially if you've been following every tutorial of mine, you know how to do the shitters. The toilets over here. This is obviously the ladies' side. Not that ladies exist these days. Got this staircase to deal with. So this bit here, I got you to actually mark out another staircase. I don't know why the marking out for it was there, because it isn't actually there. So I'll just take that out. So that's a bit less work to do. Yes. So I've just got that staircase going down. Tidy this up a little bit, I guess. Why not? Here we go. Right, so I'll bring that up by another 3 on top of that wood. And we're just going to encase this up now. So yeah, the reason why this video is probably quite long just for this part is because we do squeeze a bit of detail into this area. Everybody likes a bit of detail. The door for this one, I think you're going to have to actually stand on the stairs and put it there. There we go. Yeah, so that's that staircase dealt with. So obviously got this to deal with next. Oh yes, I changed the wood, like I said I would, because originally that was light wood there. I decided to go with the dark wood for the sake of this room, because we're going to double up on the wall on the other side so that you can't see the difference in the wood. So as you might be able to guess, we're going to deal with this staircase now. Nothing too difficult. Actually, I have just remembered, we do a bit of prep work in the next room in this part, so I guess that's the real reason why this bit is so long. I'm just trying to give all of us a head start on that next area there. It's a big room, as you can tell. So from this corner here, just go all the way down to the bottom. Then you want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Just make sure all the wood's facing the right way. It's a pain in the arse. It's the only downside to this this block. It can face in different directions. Yep, 10. And then 2 stairs here. And then with your wood, 1, 2, 3. 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 11 altogether. Then from here, come out by 4, and then 3 here. And then you're just going to run this up to the wall. Shouldn't need counting in really. Right up to the wall. There we go. Right. So obviously for this next part, oh no, sorry, I forgot the back. Not that it really matters because you won't really see it, but you could have just done this with white block, to be fair. It doesn't matter. Just run it along the back like this. There we go. Chris is a rat. That sound was totally not done by Trey, obviously. Little shits. Right, so you're going to need your smooth quartz. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then from the third block from the back. Well, don't really, no, fill the whole thing in. There we go. But then 2 at the back only need to be 4 high, whereas this lot needs to be 4. Oh no, sorry, the stuff at the back needs to be 3 high, and this lot needs to be 4. You'll see what I mean. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's actually 5 high altogether, including the wood block. I knew I'd get there in the end. So I'm just going to do this all the way around. So yeah, it was a major disappointment. I was about 40 minutes into the live stream when somebody kindly let me know that my voice wasn't being heard at all. So it was like a bit too late by then, because I was thinking about wrapping the live stream up pretty much by that point anyway. But I think I do know what went wrong. Obviously I've got my mic here that I'm speaking to now, but because I was on a Discord call, I had headphones in that also has a mic that I had muted, and obviously the stream obviously wanted to connect to that mic, but it was muted. So yeah, I think that's what went wrong. So next time I'll just have to make sure I just use my headphones. It might not be the same quality as this microphone, but at least you'll be able to friggin' hear me. Yeah, well, like I said, it wouldn't be one of my live streams if everything went correctly. Things never tend to go correctly. Either the stream cuts out or audio problems. So you've got 2 steps, 4 altogether, and then brown mushroom block. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this shouldn't really need counting in. You're basically following the shape of this staircase thing. I know all the technical terms for these things, don't I? Staircase thing. Alright, nearly done. So bring that all the way to the end here, and then this bit here you want to go in by 2 blocks, and then that's when you start your stairs. So 3rd block in, 1, 2, 3. And that's that staircase for now. So with that, we can actually get on with putting the lovely little detail in here. Lovely. So now we're going to mark out those little white pillars. See what, was that chiselled? Quartz pillar. Yeah, chisel, quartz block and quartz pillar. So let's count in from here. From this block here. I want to count to the 9th block and put a quartz brick down, and then a chisel quartz, and then 2 pillars. And that's that. So I'll mark out the next one now. So I'll count to the 10th block. So you want the bricks down first, then the chisel quartz, and then the 2 pillar blocks. And then count to the 22nd block. So your bricks go down first, then the chiselled, and then the 2 pillars. And then last one here. Count to the 11th block. So bricks, chiselled, pillar, pillar. And that's those. So I'm just going to make a cut here, because I do some marking out, and I'll be right back. Okay, so all the marking in is in now. Don't worry, I will go over everything with you so you can get it exactly the same. But yes, I'll move in a minute. There we go. Right, so first come into this little bit here. So you're going to have a couch here, which is the thingy stairs. I just don't know how to pronounce that. Oh, a cha-cha. I know it's not a cha-cha. Don't worry. I guess, yeah. Someone tell me how to pronounce that word in the comments, please. Anyway, so you want a pot, the bamboo and leaves. I will potentially show you how to do this. I think I do. Yeah, there we go. Right, so pot, bamboo, and then the 2 leaves. Gives it a nice little planty effect. Then you've just got some trapdoors on the wall there, on the bookcase, and then you've got a bench there, a bench on that corner, and then one there. Then you've got one of these in the middle of these doors. And you've got this in this corner. And then a few benches around here. So if you want to pause the video and get yours in exactly the same place, or you just kind of want to do your own placements for it, it's fine. 2 plants near that little semicircle thing, benches across there, 2 little chairs there, and another plant thing there. And yes. So that's the decoration for the most part. So then you're going to want to go around the edges here, like this, all the way around. All the way around the room. So yes, tedious job, but it needs doing. Oh yes, exciting times. Now that Queen Mary's design phase is actually done, all that's left for me now is to actually record this tutorial and push it out. Now obviously it all comes down to how much spare time I have. I am currently running between 2 and 3 jobs in real life, so I don't have all of my time free. But I do try my best to at the very least keep up with 2 uploads a week for now. Now it all depends. If I get a really good day where I'm full of energy and I decide to just get a ton recorded, and if I can get ahead, then maybe I can eventually push it up to 3 uploads a week, but I'm not making any promises with that right now. I don't know if it's actually possible at the moment, but we've at least got 2 uploads a week. I am hoping to keep the Queen Mary to round about 70 parts, but we'll see. I'm also not making any promises there either. I know it's going to be more than Titanic, but I don't want it being like much more than that. So when you get to this bit here, you want these stairs to be, so you might put it down like that, you want it to look like that, so just do it at a different angle. Alrighty, so I think it is time for the ceiling, unless I've missed anything here. I may have done, have I? What have I missed? Oh, right, no, first of all, what you're going to do, you're going to fill your ceiling in with the smooth stone slab. So you're just going to do that all over, fill the whole thing in, because then I'll come back with some marking out for the lighting, and it's actually easier to do from the top rather than underneath. So if you just get all this bit filled in now, and I'll just jump straight to the part where I've got all the marking out already, and I'll meet you back here. Okay, so that's the marking for the lighting. Now it might be easier for you to actually pause this video and work it out, because you can actually see the blocks, the individual blocks, but we'll go through it anyway. So the 3rd block in here, you want 4, just a line of 4, just like that. And then you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. On the 7th block you're going to do 3, and then 3, and then 3. So a square of 9. 1, 2, then up to the 7th block, and then you're going to do another 4. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The 6th block you're going to do 2 there, and then we'll work it out from this bit, this middle one here. So 1, 2, 3rd block back there, going to do 9 again. I'm going to use the axe, I guess. So from this block of 2 you've got already, just count to the 14th and the 15th. There you go. And then from this part here, find the middle block, and from the 2nd block back you're going to do 4. And then this tiny little one over here, you're just going to do 4 there. I mean, you can pretty much work it out from just looking at it. It's probably easier. But yes, now we're going to go back underneath. I'm going to take the slabs out that are surrounding each light and just put the upside down stairs in. You're just going to do that on all of them. There we go. That's one done. So I've just got to do the rest now, really. So this one here, take all the slabs out, upside down stairs, in. But I think this is the last thing we do in this room. So I think the rest of the video is going to be getting a head start on that next room, because it is quite big. Nearly done with this one now. Shouldn't take too long. Table getting in the way. This is why it was easier to do the marking out from the top rather than the bottom, because, well, as you can see, everything tends to get in the way. So yes, that next room that's coming up that we're going to do a little bit of detail on now, it's like the pool. We're not going to be able to finish the whole thing until we're on B deck, because it actually does go through like 2 floors, or part of it goes through 2 floors. So obviously we'll do the biggest chunk of it now while we're here on C deck, but the room itself won't actually be finished until B deck. So same thing that happened with the pool, basically. It's not just that, splitting it up as well might make it easier, because it's a big room to sort. Yeah, if you start getting these problems, just have a bit of a mess around with things. It'll eventually work out. There you go. Right, but I believe this is the last one, unless I've missed one. Bloody chair getting in the way. Right, I think that's it. Right, so that is that room all done. So well done for getting through that part. So technically you can cover that up now if you like, before we move on to the next room. So we're just going to get a head start. Okay, so I'll clear that out. And we're going to begin on this lovely, fantastic, huge room. So I'm pretty sure you can understand why we're getting a head start, so it's not all squeezed into one video. So let's come down here. So obviously your walls on this side are going to currently maybe look like this a little bit. So you're just going to double that up between the doors and shit. No, don't change that, because you'll be able to see that through the next room. I think. No, I don't think you actually can. But it shouldn't matter because we're doubling up anyway. We're putting doors in. You'll have to stand on the inside, get rid of that carpet. There we go. Well, I'm telling you to get rid of the carpet, you haven't even got it in yet. Bloody hell. Right, so you've got double doors there now. And your wall's been doubled up there, in front of it. What am I doing? Oh yes, of course, there we go. Right, now the doors are in the right place. Now I do start filling this in with the white. Don't use the wood block for the entire wall. Now I pretty much get round this whole area with the white block before I actually realise I should have used wood. But yes, you're just going to double the wall up, so one there, and then obviously it'll be 4 across there for you because you haven't got the rest of the marking in yet. You should be doing the entire wall in wood, not white. Do not make my mistake. Use that wood block for the entire wall. It will save you time later, because I do have to go around and change everything. Right, so I think we're actually going to get to some actual marking out now for some of these rooms. They're actually, for the most part, they're private dining areas, I think. So I think, like usual, probably going to start in the corner. Okay. 8th block forward, put 1 down, and then all together it's going to be a line of 10, and then a door there, and then 2, and then just bring it all the way back here. You should already have that block there. Obviously it just leads onto this bit here. But yeah, private dining saloon, there we go. Okay, so from this block, you're going to go forward by 8, and 1 to the left, and then a door, and then 7. So that's that sorted. Got some more to deal with on the other side now. So we'll start in the corner. So count 2, the 8th block, and then you're going to do a line of 11, a door, and then a line going back towards this. Excuse me. Well, that's that bit done. And then 3 forward, don't know why I needed the axe for that, 1 to the left, and then a door, and then 1 there, and 1 to the right. And then you've got 3, and then you're just going to do a line leading up to the wall. Right, so that encases those staircases. So yes, please do not use the white block because you will have to change it again later. I think that was just a force of habit. I actually don't realise until I've filled it all in and then I go back to the cutaway to get some details, and that's when I realise I've done the wall the wrong colour. So that wood block that's on the bottom is going to be the block you use for the entire wall in this room. Right. Just put these doors on. Obviously we'll encase those staircases. Now these ones you can do with the 1 wood block and then the rest in white, because they're just the staircases. That is entirely up to you. Or you could just use full wood block. Or maybe you're not following these wall designs at all and you're doing your own. Either way is fine. So obviously that's that. And then just got this one to deal with. Here we go. Let's get this bit done, and then I will eventually realise my error and change it all. It sucks. But those... Oh man, we've got to bring these up now. Right. So, bring all these up as well. Shouldn't take too long. Like I said, this is just getting ahead, so that it's not all done in one part, because I do go through all the tables with you in the next part. I don't just leave them to random placement in here, because, well, there's a lot of detail to go in. So there's a lot of things to squeeze in to part 45. So I just wanted to give us all a head start. I know I've said that about, what, 5 times now? But just want to make sure you all know that you're getting a head start. Can you tell I've run out of things to talk about? Right. So that's that done. So I think the next bit... I actually don't know what the next bit is. I recorded this a few days ago and I actually genuinely cannot remember. What's that we're doing these T-shaped things? Oh, excuse me. So from this corner here, I'm going to count all the way up to the 25th block. And then you're going to do a line of 10. And then do one either side like that. And then count to the 19th block, do another 10, and then one either side. I just forgot to count that one in. So the 11th block, you're going to do 10, and then it's a door, and then 2, and that will lead you into that vent thing. So that should line up with the vent. Changing the bottom of the vent. In fact, no, don't bother, because we're actually completely changing the bottom of those vents later on. So you just leave them as they are for now if you want. So from the middle block of that vent, you want to go forward by 10. And then go to the left by 13. And then the right by 3. And then double doors, and then 2, and then you're just going to follow the funnel casing around with the wood block. Right, so from that point, I'm going to go to the right by 10, and then forward by 4, and then just do a line up to the wall there. Okay. So from here, you want to go back by 9, 1 to the right, and then a door, and then 10. So that is nearly the layout done. We need to do those T-shapes on this side now. So from here, you want to go to the 11th block and do 10, and then one block either side, and then count to the 19th block, do a line of 10, and then one either side. And I think that is it for the marking out, I think. Oh yeah, go around your funnel casing on this bit as well. So yes, this is the point I think where the walls come up. But yeah, obviously I'm doing it wrong, so I'm just going to make a little cut here, and I'll come back in when they're all done. So this is actually the point I realised I'd gone wrong, because I came over here to get some details and realised my error. Ugh. So then I had to go back and change all of it. So obviously, as you can see really quickly, all your walls should be that lovely brown beigey colour. So yes, I had the fun of changing it all back again. Okay, so I finally got there in the end. You've probably had a much better experience than I did, but as you can see, the entire room is the same colour, including the side walls and everything like that. Yeah, pretty much just leave you doing that if you haven't done it already. That's give us our head start for part 45, where we will be doing, well, the majority of this room. Like I said, we can't finish it until we're on B deck. But yeah, that is it for part 44. Lovely. So as you can see, to the right, there is a fully intact Queen Mary. So for those of you that may have thought we actually blew the Queen Mary up, we didn't. It's safe. So yeah, that's it. I hope you managed to follow along okay. If you didn't, leave me a comment and I will get back to you as soon as I can. I hope to catch you in part 45, and thank you for watching.